All right. Anybody else? Oh, yes.
Favorite story about your daughter?
Favorite story about my daughter. She's here tonight. She's in the back. I've always said that she's like the most ride or die. So when I first started dating Beth, my wife, I was a single dad and I was raising the kids. And my rule was if I was dating you, you didn't just get to meet the kids. That wasn't, if we went on a date and you were too excited to meet my kids before we knew each other, the date, it was over. It was super suspicious to me. Like, why you want to go home and meet my kids so bad? So she would come over to the house, you know, after the kids went to sleep, we would have sex, and then she would get the fuck out. Don't tell her I said that. One night, she was like, I am too tired to drive home. And I said, it's not like I can leave the kids. And I go, but you can't stay here. And she goes, what if I sleep in your closet? Now, it was a walk-in closet, everybody, you know. And I said, so you're going to come over, we're going to have sex, and you're going to go sleep in the closet? And she was like, sure. And I said, yeah, that works for me. In the morning, Caitlin, she comes into the kitchen, and she said, Dad, I can't find my shoes. And I said, Kate, they're here somewhere. We took them off yesterday. They're here somewhere. And she was like, I've looked everywhere. I said, well, you haven't looked everywhere. So she disappeared. She came back a few minutes later. She goes, I still can't find my shoes, and there's a stranger sleeping in your closet. And this is when I knew she was complete ride or die. I said, okay, Kate. I said, I'll help you find your shoes, but there's a stranger in my closet. That's the reaction I get. And she was walking out of the kitchen, and on her way out, she goes, it's your closet, Daddy. None of my business what happens in your closet. Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm bury a body with this one. This one knows to keep the secrets.
Yeah. Me, on the other hand, would sell you out for a bag of Cheerios.